Excited to talk to you guys today. Hope you can jump on. I don't know what's happening here, but I'm going to go ahead and start. So I'm going to move out of the light a little bit. It's pretty sunny in my office today. So, hey, welcome. My name is Stephanie Ferrara, and I'm your Empowered Creativity Coach. I love coaching women business owners. I help women who are in the early stages of their business to build a thriving, healthy, God-driven business. And what that means from a God-driven business standpoint is that we're seeking God every day for what we need to be doing. What direction are we headed in? Or am I still headed in the right direction? Have I taken off on my own? And it's a fun journey to be on. It takes a lot of pressure off when you're letting the Holy Spirit lead you in your business and tell you what you need to be doing. As your CEO, God is, He has the answers, right? So that's what I help women do. But that really doesn't explain what I do, does it? So today I wanted to talk to you about having a system in your business. Now, every business, whether you are an online business where you are coaching others like I do, or even if you're a brick and mortar or a retail business that is online, whichever way you go about it, every business needs to have some kind of system in place. It creates predictability within your business, which builds trust. People know when they come to you, they start to understand and start to expect how you do business. They get to experience the same thing over and over and over again, which is comforting to your clients, to your customers. And the reason why I say it doesn't matter if you're an online business, like a coach, like for me, I have a system. If you go and you look at my lead program, it's a 6-month group coaching program. You can see on that page, if you go to empoweredcreativitycoach.com/lead, you'll see it laid out module by module, what we're going to go through in that coaching program. There is a method to the madness. It's not chaos. There is a reason for every single one of those steps. That is a framework that I use in my coaching. For you as a retail business owner, whether that's online or in a brick and mortar capacity, you have a system. You have people who come into your shop, or they land on your page, and you want to take them through a process. Now that process includes shopping, it includes buying, it's what happens during the sale. So for you, it's more of the customer experience system that you're putting into place. What does it feel like to come to your site? What do you want people to go and look at first when they come into your store? How do you want them to be greeted? How do you want the checkout process to be? What do you want that to look like? Or is there special packaging that you're putting in place to create an even better customer experience? Is there, what's the back end? What's the follow-up? Do you send an email to thank them? Do you send follow-up emails ongoing to keep them engaged and keep them interested in your business? Those are all systems that we put in place in our businesses. And it's so important to have those. I think about one coach that I had a while back. It was several years ago. And every month there was something different, and they didn't quite tie together. It was all good, but it was a group coaching scenario, and so it wasn't personalized to me. But it felt a little disjointed. Whereas when you put together a system and beginning to end, you picture what your customer looks like, feels like, what they're thinking at the end of that process with you. If it's a coaching program, then you're looking at what do they look like? How do they feel when they're at the end? They've finished your program. What is the transformation they've experienced? How do they feel about it? What are they saying about it? So that you are building your system that gets them there. What was step one to get them to that final transformation? And what was step two? And sure, there are times when you may deviate from the system based on a particular scenario, but overall, having that framework in place to take your customers through, to take your clients through, one, it takes some burden off of you because you're not having to last minute figure out, oh, what am I doing with my client today? And then also it helps them know, like especially when you use it in your copy, when you kind of explain the framework to them, they know you've got a plan. So they're coming to you because they can't quite figure something out. They're coming to you and they look at your website, they read about your program, and they say, oh, she's got a plan to get me there. Let me sign up. That system is what's going to play into that copy when you know the actual system you're going to take them through. Now, from a course creation standpoint, I know that a lot of times we don't create the full course until we've got people in it. And that's just a matter of saving time, not spending hours and hours and hours and months putting together a program that nobody wants. So, but you still have to know what you're going to take them through. You still have to take the time to outline the system, outline the course. You have to know what each step is along the way that you want those people to take. And so having that course outline, having that system in place saves you time in the end, and it also creates that trust that you know what you're talking about, because you're not just saying, oh, we're just going to do whatever, whatever you need, just come with your questions. That's not what people want, especially when you're talking about and this is personal to me, just, in that coaching world, my clients expect me to know what they need next. Now they're going to come with their questions, definitely. And I'm going to be able to take a temperature of where they are in their business right now, so that I'm not starting at square one. If they really are already past that and they're on, square three, then we can skip a few steps. What I may do though is just revisit and validate what they've done in those first few, just to make sure that that's still where they want to be, or did they just get there because that was the easiest route? But one of the things that has really helped me in my business, and also I know I've seen it over and over again with the programs that I've been involved in, coaching programs, courses that I've purchased, all of that. And even with those retail establishments that I know I go to, I know I can expect the same thing every single time, the same amount of care, the same quality of product, the same packaged experience, basically, in the end of how are they going to put my stuff into the bag? How are they going to hand it to me? What are they going to say? All of those are systems, and all of that creates familiarity, trust, and loyalty in your clients. If you have any questions about your particular system, do you have one? Do you need one? Where are you going with it? How can you incorporate some system? What system may be lacking in your business? You realize, oh, that does make a whole lot of sense, that I need to have a very outlined way of doing business with each of my customers, and you're not sure where to begin with creating that. Just reach out to me. Go to empoweredcreativitycoach.com, scroll down to the bottom and click on book a strategy call. That's where we can outline, we can look at that, we can just discuss where you are today, what you need, and how to get you to where you want to be by creating a signature system that's all yours. It's just yours. It's one that you've put together specific for how you want people to experience your business. And like I said, that's whether that is an online business, a coaching business, any kind of service-based business, or retail, whatever. There is a certain way you want people to experience your business, and there's a certain way that you're going to take them from where they've begun with you to an end product and that transformation that they are looking for. So let me know, do you have a system? Do you have it outlined? Do you have it written down? Is it still just kind of in your head and you know the steps you take your clients through, but it's in your head and you don't really have it documented? I encourage you to document it. But just let me know, like, where do you stand with this system in your own business? And let's talk about it. I'm going to throw this into my Facebook group, which is growing, and I love it. The conversations we're having in there are really good around growing your business. So Unique and Full of Faith Facebook group, jump on in there, because if we're going to take this training, we're going to dive a little bit deeper in the group. I'll see you there.